4:40 p.m. this Sunday, late afternoon. We have been experiencing precipitation all day long. And, well, not only has that been happening all day long, but the sounds of jet aircraft has also been present quite a little bit. In fact, I just came back up here from feeding the cats, and in the few short minutes that I was down there, at least 3 jet aircraft, or what sounds as jet aircraft, flew over. It's moving rather quickly, and as we have generally been seeing within my recordings, the wind movements have been from the southwest to the northeast, and these are actually going from the northwest to the southeast. With the wind appearing, at least down here, sort of somewhat ground level, to be more easterly in its direction. Wow. That little bird had no chance in what wind was blowing. And yeah, it is starting to sprinkle once again. And whenever this recording should come out, I have no idea, as my plans are to keep the previous recording. I've probably been blurred out this whole time. But anyways, yeah, I want to keep that previous recording up for as long as possible before any further content should hide it. Not really much to be seen, but a little bit to be reported. And that's that. And more than likely shall be just that in a nutshell for this day. And at some given point in time, I will be addressing much more in the way of weather and my theoretical explanations as to what is really going on and where it is really taking us into the future. Alrighty. Before it starts, yeah, I'm starting to get peppered pretty good out here now, so before it gets any worse, I believe that will do it. Oh, where you at? We got one flying over. If you're using headphones, you just might have heard it. Yeah, they're still adding to all of this as it's on the move. for whatever target is already mapped out for this to hit. Would have been nice to have captured that one. But under these conditions, yeah. Not sure what kind of bird this is. Looks like it could be some type of a hawk. Oh. Cool. And a falling leaf. Oh yeah, don't get me started with the observations. So we shall end this. And well, I think that was pretty good. October 20th, 2025, Monday morning, 8:35 a.m. And we got a few cats out here and other cats waiting in the weeds. And of course, you know, the instigations and conspiracies against me and against these cats are still continuing on. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we have as far as our skies. It is at around 45 degrees Fahrenheit out here this morning. Okay. And yeah, for the most part, right now, it's all clear. We do have, a puff of stuff, of course, back here in the eastern horizon. You know, where a lot of so-called cloud formations will take place in the morning hours anymore. Usually we see, you know, all the cloud coverage right around this so-called greater light here. And I use that phrase once again because, well, you know, that's how the Mandela effect has changed the wording of the King James Version Bible. Whereas it used to state in the first chapter of Genesis, and God created the sun, moon, and stars, and now it says nothing more than the greater light and lesser light. And if you people are still living your lives based on that book, you might want to brew another pot of coffee and wake up. So we've gotten a little bit of the glow from this anomaly here. And once again, at this given point in time, I don't plan on posting this as I want to keep my current exposure video. As that needs to be viewed more. We'll end it right there. I could go on a little bit more about this right here. Maybe we'll view some more of that later. 9:45 a.m. this Monday morning, October 20th, 2025. Well, why not? Go ahead and see what we can capture here. We'll dim this lighting down, even though it's, well, we can attempt to focus. with all this silver glare out here that is very difficult. And there we have our anomaly. And whether anything else is visible around it or not, who knows. Again, let's go ahead and count better focus here. Okay. Good enough? Yeah, I think so. "1:35 p.m. this Monday afternoon, October 20th, 2025. I don't know why it is that every time that I come to this platform and start scrolling down through the list of recommended watch material, that an ad for this movie comes up. This is one of my favorite movies, okay? Now, what's really crazy is earlier today, not only did that ad pop up for this movie, but as I was scrolling down through recommended watch material, a video came up with a song by Black Sabbath, The Wizard, and Black Sabbath being one of my all-time favorite past rock bands, of course Ozzy Osbourne. And so this music video, was actually a combination of that song, The Wizard, with scenes from this movie, Wizards. Very strange, as for me, it is implying that there is still something more to this movie than what has met my eyes. And I've watched this movie many a times. I love this movie. But one thing that is possible is a factor that Germany, the country of Germany, keeps coming up here recently. And I've spoken on this in a few past videos. And of course, this movie here is tied to that country's past. But there's something in this movie that is dictating the future or future events to come. But it's very strange, once again, how it keeps coming up. I'll go ahead and include a link in the description to that music video. Just as further evidence as to, what I am encountering and still trying to figure out why.